Well, hello everybody, and welcome to your monthly numerology here at Readings at the Round Table. I'm Jennifer, and I have the lovely and beautiful Jasmine with me today, and of course the cats. I have Mouse and Mercury with me. And speaking of Mercury, people keep asking me why I don't go through every aspect of every planet when I do these sort of recaps for the month. And it is really, I just try to cover hitting the highlights. And Mercury moves as fast as the sun. So I don't really cover all the aspects of the sun, Mercury, and the moon because they move so quickly. However, I am going to cover a couple of aspects that I feel like are really important this month. So let me tell you what I've got. We're kicking off the month on February 2nd with Groundhog Day. So we'll see if Punxsutawney Phil sees his shadow or not. On the 5th of February, we have Mercury moving into Aquarius. And because Pluto has just moved into Aquarius and he's a very slow moving planet, Mercury is actually going to be conjunct Pluto that day. Then we have on the 9th, we have a new moon in Aquarius. On the 10th, we have the Lunar New Year. Some will call it the Chinese New Year, but it's the Lunar New Year, and it's the year of the dragon, and I'm loving that. For this 44-8 year, and it's the year of the dragon, I feel like this is a really powerful year. I really do. Then on the 13th, we have Mars moving into Aquarius. On the 13th as well, we also have Mardi Gras, which is also traditionally like Fat Tuesday. On the 14th, of course, we have Valentine's Day, and it's also Ash Wednesday. Now, this is another thing. We have Mars conjunct Pluto because Mars has just moved into Aquarius. He moves just a little bit slower than Mercury. He moves a lot slower than Mercury, but not as slow as Pluto. So Mars is conjunct Pluto. Then we have on the 16th, Venus is moving into Aquarius. And on the 17th, we have Venus conjunct Pluto. Now, the reason why I covered all of these things is because this is not the first time that Mercury, Venus, or Mars has been conjunct Pluto. But for the last 15 years-ish, we've had those things take place in Capricorn. So now Pluto is in a new sign, and I feel like it's important for us to take a look and see how these planets are going to interact with Pluto in a new sign. That's why I'm pointing it out. Okay, so the 17th, Venus is conjunct Pluto. On the 18th, we have the Sun moving into Pisces. All right, Pisces season. On the 19th, we have President's Day, but that's only in the U.S. On the 22nd, we have Mars and Venus conjunct. So Mars and Venus meet up in Aquarius. On the 23rd, we have Mercury moving into Pisces. On the 24th, we have a full moon in Virgo, which hits its peak at 7:30 a.m. And on the 29th, there is a 29th this year. We have Leap Day. One of my friends is actually getting married on Leap Day this year. It's very exciting, very exciting. So here at the end of February, we are going to have three planets and South Node in air. So we have Pluto, Venus, and Mars in Aquarius, and South Node in Libra. We also have 4 planets in water. Mercury, the Sun, Saturn, and Neptune. We have North Node in Aries, so we have 1 in fire. It's not exactly a planet. But we have 2 in Earth. We have Jupiter and Uranus in Taurus. So we're ending the month with 4 planets in water, 3 planets plus South Node in air, 2 planets in Earth, and only the North Node is hanging out in the fire signs. So there you have it. Thank you again for being so patient with me as I am getting over a really horrible bout of flu, and being off for 2 weeks really did impact me getting my videos out on time. So I am hoping to have this out right at the beginning of February, but I do appreciate your patience, and I should be back on track for March. So thank you. Let's see now what your individual numerology is. Hello, Life Path 1. All right, February. Are you ready for it? Oh my gosh. Listen, my voice is doing good. I'm at like 96% back in now. This is good. We'll see how long this lasts today. All right, Life Path 1. Your February is looking really good because it's an 11-2 month for you. And I feel like it is an incredible month. It is. Life Path 1, looking at just the 11 perspective first before we look at the 2. 11s have the mantra of I am divine inspiration, making a difference in the world today. That's fantastic for a Life Path 1. It really is. Because this is you like having a different kind of new beginning. This is you using that enlightenment and intuition of the 11 month coming in for you, finding a way to embrace others in a different way, finding a new way of communicating with people, embracing this powerful creativity and converting your dreams into reality this month. 11 is all about accepting divine inspiration. Now, I love this for you because you are someone who has a lot of initiative. You have a lot of courage and a lot of individuality. You exude and breathe in leadership. You are all about the new beginnings. You understand new beginnings. It's all about you understanding these new beginnings. And really, really like getting creative with ideas that are coming into you. So having this powerful creativity kind of month coming in for you is going to be really awesome. It is. The lessons of the 11 is embracing humility, altruism, and the willingness to convert fantasy into action. So the thing is here, what I see for you, Life Path 1, is just start by stepping back and saying, I'm just going to try this. I'm just going to try this. If you want to do something fun and something completely different, maybe you're starting pottery, but you don't know where to start. Start by playing with Play-Doh. If you, want to learn about pottery, start by playing with Play-Doh. It's a completely different medium than clay, but it's pretty close. Then you can start working with clay. What can I do? Can I do the self-drying clay before I start working with a kiln? Or maybe you can take a pottery class. These are all things where you can get involved and you can get started, and it's not serious. Embrace the creativity and embrace the fun side of it. Really, really. Because 11 is all about illumination and inspiration. Now, there's a second part here. And I'm going to do both shadow effects with yours and the 11 and the 2 at the same time. So, with the 2 energy coming in, the 2 mantra is with an open heart, I joyously receive and offer infinite love. The important thing here is to make sure that you're working in cooperation, not only with people around you, but with what you want and what other people need. Because part of what's going on with the 2 is working in partnerships. That doesn't mean that you give up what you need, because balance and harmony is so important with the 2. It's very important, and it really does go along well with the 11 because they work on the same vibration. They really do. Anytime you see somebody that has a life path of 11, they embrace the foundation of the 2 as well. So that's why I'm reading this for you today, is because this is important for you to embrace the foundation of the 2 as well. The 2 is, interestingly enough, a companion to the 1. So this is something that you're going to feel comfortable with. This is definitely going to be something you feel comfortable with. The 2 is all about law of attraction. Not necessarily manifesting. That's a different thing. And we're in a manifesting year. But this is law of attraction. This is about aligning yourself with the vibration of what you're trying to bring into your life, or what you're trying to bring into your reality. 2 is definitely all about relationships of all kinds with your family, romantic relationships, business relationships, friendships, community, work groups, or even a coffee clutch. Whatever this is about partnerships and relationships. This is a time for you to really make some solid soul connections. I'm so sorry. Hold on. My voice is doing pretty good, but I'm still struggling in some spots. So sorry. So here's what I want to tell you about. The lesson of the 2 is how do we cooperate, love, connect, and open our hearts without losing ourselves. So for you, Life Path 1, again, you are very resourceful. You get creative with ideas. You can take leadership roles and inspirational ideas and just go with it. You are extremely courageous and have a lot of initiative. And the mantra of the 1 is, I am inspiration. I fearlessly direct my creative ideas into action. What a great month for you. Seriously. The lesson of the 1 is to push through insecurities and doubt while developing confidence in one's own brilliance. Because your shadow side is, when you feel insecure, when you feel doubt, you have a tendency to isolate yourself. It has a tendency to come off as looking lazy or even aggressive because you're just like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. People don't understand that that's actually you feeling insecure. Now, with the shadow side of an 11, it's having problems circumventing the status quo. So it's having problems circumventing and just saying, okay, I know this is the way it's always been done, or I know this is the way it's supposed to be done, or whatever. They have a problem getting around that. They really do. I know I'm married to an 11. People that are 11s, and when you're in an 11 time, you're going to feel this. You're going to feel maybe a little too sensitive, maybe some nervous tension. You could have a problem with interacting with people publicly. And you can ignore your spiritual gifts. Okay? If you're ignoring your spiritual gifts during this time because you're not in a life path 11, this is just an 11 month for you, you could start to feel a lot of headaches, just a lot of things going on in your body because it's almost like a little bit of self-sabotage. The shadow side of a 2 is being indecisive, oversensitive, timid, tactless, placing others above the self, or sacrificing what we want when we're becoming a part of a unit or a group. You know, just saying, no, this is good for everybody. I'm just going to sit back. I'm just going to be fine. Don't take on that victim mentality. Don't become a martyr. It's not a good idea. It's really not. Not this month. This is a lot of potential for you this month. It truly is. And I encourage you to open yourself up to a lot of the creativity that's like moving your way, because you're a creative person and you know how to take leadership. And I think this is going to be a great month. I really do. I love this. I'm so excited for this year. So I got to tell you, the month I think is going to be awesome. Okay, so got the same usual cards. I am reading from the Goddess Guidance Oracle deck and the Healing Oracle Crystal reading cards. And let's see what we've got for you for advice cards this month. You might want to pay attention to like some of the things that's happening with Venus this month, because that's definitely going to affect like your partnership kind of things. Oh, okay. I always say this wrong. Ein, leap of faith. I know, it's such a pretty card though. So pretty. Well, I'm just going to throw cards around apparently today. Okay, one more shuffle. Azurite. Expanded awareness. Wow, that's awesome. Okay, let's start with this awesome leap of faith card. And by the way, look, these match. You know how I am. I love that. Okay, leap of faith. Take a risk and put your heart's true desire into action. Oh my gosh. This is so great. This is so great. I love it. Okay, Azurite. Oh, okay, here we go. Azurite, expanded awareness. Azurite comes into your world today to assist you to see beyond the illusion. This medicine invites you to expand your awareness, allowing you to see things in a different light. When you can expand your awareness and perception around old beliefs and patterns, deep, profound healing is possible on many levels. This crystal is inviting you to revisit an old pain with the intention of seeing it with an expanded perspective. It is time to release the old perception and open to expanded awareness as you bring about freedom and a deep healing into your life. When you can open and expand through your awareness, abundance of opportunity is created and miracles occur. Holy crap. This is so a time of enlightenment and inspiration and creating a new way of communicating. I absolutely love this. I love this for you. Sorry. Okay. Connects to and enhances your intuition, creating trust to follow your own guidance. Expands awareness and allows you to see things from a different perspective, allowing transformation and healing to occur. It dissolves old belief systems, concepts, and misperceptions, and opens you to vision and insight into your life and others. Okay, this truly is about you opening yourself up to a lot of inspiration and illumination that's coming in. I think this is wonderful. Be sure that you are aligning yourself with what you want to bring in for your life this year, this month. But align yourself with that. That's the law of attraction. Even in a manifesting year, you still need to align yourself with the right vibration. Thank you so much for joining me today, Life Path 1. Thank you so much for being so patient with me as I get better, and everything should be back on track in this month. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful February. And until we see each other again, get out there and make your magic. Bye.